Customers are numero uno. I have a coworker who's been with our small business for a couple years longer than I. So that makes them senior staff, but are definitely not a manager. They have major micromanaging tendencies, but are also so scatterbrained that nothing ever gets done when they're in charge. When I first started out, even though they weren't involved much in my onboarding, they were always hovering over me instead of doing their job, waiting by their own admission to catch me making a mistake. Even if I was doing everything right, I'd still get a lecture because other people messed up here. They were always super condescending about it too. On days our boss was out and this coworker was left in charge, there was a lot of, "Okay, this is your task list for today," followed by, "Why are you doing your assigned tasks? Something else entirely is higher priority." Even though they were in charge of interacting with customers, they'd often run around the store like a headless chicken, getting nothing done, but complain that I wasn't making the customers my numero uno priority. Eventually, I simply accepted that I wouldn't get anything done when this person was calling the shots. So one day, I'm with a customer. I'm the only one on the sales floor, and I've unlocked a case of really expensive merchandise. My coworker is busy doing their thing, running around and starting a bunch of projects they'll never finish. From the other room, I hear a crash, and they call for me to come help. I can't. I'm with a customer. They grow persistent, insisting I go to them immediately. I reiterate that I'm with a customer, and I can't leave them. Coworker deals with their mess on their own. Coworker storms over to me as soon as I'm done. "What was that?" they demand. "Why couldn't I drop everything and help them?" "I was with a customer," I reply. "That was my priority." They grow increasingly hysterical despite my clarifying the circumstances, demanding to know why I couldn't make an exception for them. Finally, I reply, "Customers are numero uno." They really couldn't argue with that without looking extremely silly. This coworker is a liability to the business. Keep notes. Date, time, activity. The coworker is one of those "it's all about me" types. And the business owners probably know this. What the owners don't know is how this employee acts when they're not around. That's why it's good to take notice to not only educate the owners, but also to CYA if this horrible employee starts lying and throwing you under the bus. Your management knows this incompetent person and lets them be in charge. Quote, "You need to address this with management. You might not like the results, but at least management will know you do not appreciate being feed with by an idiot. I half expected you to go help and come back to find the customer had stolen the unlocked merchandise. If customers are numerous uno, and I have a case open getting expensive merchandise out for them, do you want me to leave said open case with said customer because you beckon? What if the crash you heard was her getting injured and she needed help of the medical kind? You could have at least asked if she was okay. Don't get me wrong. Coworker is still a PETA.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.